You are now live on Channel 8 and YouTube.
Good evening and welcome to the Board of Health meeting on May 23rd. It is 7 p.m.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yes. So before you guys actually review the minutes, I should have put this in a different order because we had the elections last week, and congratulations. Thank you very much for volunteering and coming back. You should probably do
the
number 2 first.
Yeah, when I read it at work, I didn't.
Reorganize, right.
Okay, so we'll go to number 2, reorganization of the board. Anybody?
I'm going to keep it the same. Earl, would you like to be chair? He's like,
No.
So Laura made a motion to
Same.
keep it the same, which would be
Chair.
Jane as chair,
Earl is
or as vice chair, and clerk, Laura as clerk.
I'll second that.
Okay. All in favor?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. All right, so now we'll go back up to review the minutes of March 28th. Does anybody have any questions? Questions, Laura? No, none from Earl. Okay, then I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes of March 28th. I was gonna say April.
We skipped one.
I know.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Chairman's report. I have nothing to report except for to say thank you for re-electing me. Thanks. I wasn't even here to vote, so.
For shame.
I know, it was for shame. Any members report?
No, the only thing I will notice is that she acknowledges that the problem house by Cumberland Farms in Baldwinville done a wonderful job of keeping that place clean. There must be new owners because they do a
Yes.
wonderful job. Whoever
It
took
has
that
looked-
property over,
Yeah,
Yep.
it has looked really nice.
really nice.
Thank you for bringing that up. I thought of it like a couple months ago when I was at Cummings getting gas
Yeah.
and I'm like, I should say.
So
something.
thankful for that because it took one of the things off my, and it's funny because the owner actually cleaned it up in order to sell it, and the new owners have just kept up with it and
Yeah.
done a lot of work.
Very
Yes, it
nice.
looks really nice. It's nice to see. So, all right, so moving right along to the avian flu.
So Earl happened to mention, just chatting, that we have a lot of wildlife in the area right now, a lot of bear sightings and things like that. And Massachusetts also has a case in the Berkshires of highly contagious avian flu. So a recommendation for our residents at this time is really not to be feeding the wild birds. Anyone who has chickens or turkeys or any quail, whatever you're raising, you should be working really hard to keep them separate from wild birds. There are no, well, there's one human case. It's not in this area. And as far as I know, we haven't had any cases of poultry feeders, raised birds being positive yet. But I'll post this, I'll have them post this on the website for more information. But if you see sick or dead birds that are domestic, they should be reported to the Massachusetts Division of Agriculture. And if you see wild birds that look like they shouldn't be dead, not hit by a car, just, they should be reported to the Department of Fish and Game, specifically Fisheries and Wildlife, and I'll get that site and phone number posted too.
Okay, good.
But if you're feeding the birds, you really should bring it in right now. That's the most advice we can give.
Are they saying that for the whole state?
Well, they're saying it for a lot of
A lot of
states,
states,
a
yeah.
lot of states. So I just printed off a couple things. They've confirmed the presence of highly contagious pathogenic avian influenza in a non-commercial mixed species backyard flock. And that was in Berkshire County. And our own Department of Agriculture has issued a health order, no shows, no 4-H get-togethers with
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 birds.
birds
Okay.
for right now.
Mhm.
And again, protect your broods. So that's what we have on that.
All right. Thank you for that information. I hadn't heard that yet, so. I'm surprised.
Wait, it gets better. I
Gets
have an
better.
additional besides COVID, so.
Okay. Well,
Monkeypox,
oh, the monkeypox. I
yes.
had a feeling that's what it was.
Just to put it out there, I mean, people, if you're, it's so hard because with COVID and everything else, it's flu-like symptoms. You could get breakouts that look like pox.
Yeah.
You should contact your doctor and let them know that you might need to be tested. And there really haven't been, there was one case in Massachusetts. Haven't seen any more cases. That was it. I'm kind of keeping up on it just to make sure nothing hits near here. Just be aware. It's very survivable. You feel lousy for a couple weeks. Again, with anything else, if you're compromised, you
Yeah.
could be very ill. So contact your doctor right away. We'll
That
put some
was-
information on the website for that too.
Okay, great. Yeah, that was one I hadn't heard of before, so I'm like, okay.
It's pretty new,
It is pretty new.
pretty new.
Okay. Yep. Right, so then we'll move along to COVID. How's that going?
COVID. Let's see, so Templeton has, as of 5/19, we have approximately 46 positive cases. Those are reported cases.
Yeah.
I can't tell you for sure because of all the home test kits. To date, Templeton has, according to the state website, 2,029 cases from beginning to end. We're still in the, I'd say in the middle. We're not the highest, we're not the lowest. The 46 from the last report, I think we had like 33 cases, so it's not doubling, but 46 is a few. You should still be being careful, wash your hands,
Yeah.
don't get in people's faces, wear a mask if you're uncomfortable.
Okay. It's definitely here to stay, so we should all make sure
I-
we're doing what we
I
need to
feel-
do.
Just like all the other
All the other
flus,
ones,
it's
right.
not going anywhere and you are responsible for taking care of yourself.
So, yep. All right. And we're revisiting the
So
CMRK.
CMRK is the recycling company. They have boxes much like Planet Aid.
And this is the one that the woman came to talk to.
She
us?
did,
Yes,
she
okay.
did. And I did ask her the questions about would Planet Aid boxes be able to stay, and they really would prefer to be the only
Yes.
company. I did explain to them that we do not have a working transfer station. They are still interested in Templeton. Planet Aid is still doing a wonderful job. We have not had any complaints or pileups or dumping or anything else, knock on wood for right now. And I will actually give Planet Aid a call too, because CMRK offers more
Right.
pickups at houses. I actually printed it out again.
Is there anybody that takes, just a general question, furniture or mattresses or something, things that people are trying to get rid of that they don't know how to, and they usually end up on the side of the road?
Yeah, those are the tough ones. Those are the ones where you really have to.
I don't know if Harvey takes them or not.
Hmm?
Does Harvey take them? Do we know?
No,
I
I
guess
don't think so. I think you have to call for if you want them to, you have to pay them extra, but
Yeah.
I believe they would take them if you called.
Oh, that's what I
I
meant.
know
mean,
Waste
just-
Management does. There's the company, the recycling company in Gardner, on the corner of Pleasant.
Don't they do recycling, electronics?
They do electronics and I believe they do mattresses
Oh,
too.
okay.
And we do utilize the Winchendon transfer station as residents. You can be treated like a resident of Winchendon and they'll take bulky waste. So
Okay.
they
That was
do-
just,
people do have options. That flyer is actually on the website for anybody who's interested. And it's been going really well. Everybody who uses them are really happy.
In Winchington?
Yeah.
Where is it in Winchington?
I haven't been there,
Oh.
but I can get you the address.
That'd be a
I
handy
just got
piece of
the
information to
address, but I'm
have.
like, I'm trying to figure out where it is. I don't know. I can look up the address. I've seen it. I think it's on our website.
I think it is too.
Just, I think I would at one point have driven by it or something, and recognized it, but.
So I do think that CMRK offers really good services
Right.
and it's extended and I'll ask, what I'll do is I'll contact Plan 8 and ask if they can offer the same thing. And maybe we want to make a decision based on who can provide the most service.
And I know you said the CMRK with the transfer station, but that's not a must.
It's not a must.
Okay. All right, and I know that they were looking to put some on in more places at the,
More
Senior
places
center?
and scheduled pickups and as far as going to people's houses and
yeah.
we do offer a lot.
Yeah, they take, dishes, lamps, toys, books. I don't think you can throw those in the Planet Aid box. can you?
No,
Well, I mean, you can, but
Actually, it's all textiles. In the Planet 8 boxes.
that's definitely worth looking into then to see. I mean, if Planet Aid does more, that's great, if we're happy with them, but.
I'll contact her tomorrow.
I only asked because there was the town-wide yard sales last week. And then on social media, there was all this free curbside pickup stuff. And it was small items and I don't know where they're gonna end up if people can't get rid of them.
We actually had someone, a very large load of mattress, couch, broken down hot tub. I think there were a couple more items left on Norcross Road. So no
Just like there.
bags of trash. I couldn't do my usual dumpster dive to try and find out
Who
who.
it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's,
was.
that's what I'm trying to prevent by
So-
asking the questions.
Yeah.
Just give people some options.
Yeah,
I mean, if there's legitimate, easy way or some way to get rid of them legitimately, then there's really absolutely there's no
Yeah.
excuse for that anyhow, but
right. So we have to take care of getting rid of those. I will. Shall we come back to this, the recycling at the next
I
meeting?
would say yes.
Yeah.
Because I can definitely get answers from
Answers
her
from them.
quickly.
Okay.
And then you can make a decision on how you want to handle it. And I know it's tough because Planet 8 is doing a super good job. But the state is going to come down on every city and every town, and we've got to find more ways to fit things
Yeah,
where they need to go as far as trash and recycling go.
yeah, definitely. So if you can get more information about that, I know you've already gotten quite a bit, but just find out more from Planet Aid, I guess.
I think they're pretty pigeonholed, but we'll see.
Okay, that it's just the bins.
Yep.
Okay, we can revisit that. And the social media policy, just for,
I added that today and
Okay.
I'm going to publicly apologize because Holly sent that out, I believe, on the 16th and I put it aside to take care of and I zipped right by it and got a reminder today about the social media policy for all our boards and committees and So I put it in there for you guys,
Okay.
seeing where you're my captive audience.
Look it over.
Yeah.
Not to look at the social media sites.
Well, and I think it's basic common
Common
sense
sense,
and
yeah.
ethics. I mean,
I look at one of them and it's more. There's bears in town. There was a moose in somebody's yard. and Every now and then it's a complaint page. It was kind of amusing a few weeks ago when they got two people with the same last name confused and there was some swearing.
yeah, that's what you don't want to do.
Exactly, so. So we don't, we just need to know this and not read.
No, there's
Do
a,
we
you
have to
have
sign
to
it too?
acknowledge that I gave
Okay.
it to you.
Okay.
It's an acknowledgement that you received it.
On the back page.
Doesn't mean we have to adhere to it, right? We just acknowledge that we-
We prefer that you do adhere to it, but
First Amendment.
no dancing,
No dancing.
topless on a table.
That is never gonna happen.
Why not? It's acceptable.
Sure.
What's the date?
23rd. All right, so our next,
Official.
you're not a town official, is that what you said?
You actually are, you're an elected.
You are, you're an elected town
Do I have to
official.
sign this?
You have to sign that, sir. Oh, Did you do the wrong one?
Yeah, I
Laura?
did.
Oh, did I have an extra one too? I did the
That's
wrong
okay.
one too. Oh, I'll restaple it. I didn't see the extra one.
You get to keep the policy, that's for you.
Yes, I'm gonna keep the policy.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
That's right.
Thank you.
Check the date.
And Laura, if I can get you to sign the minutes for me, please, I'll get those online tomorrow.
Everybody's okay with next month's meeting to be on the 27th? Can't believe it's gonna be Memorial Day.
Six.
Never mind that it's 6:27.
Yeah, time has
Oh,
flown.
my goodness.
The older I get, the faster it goes.
Yes, I didn't believe my grandparents when they said that, but it's absolutely true. All right, I think that's it.
Do you guys have anything you need that, other than be updated on avian and monkeypox? and
Yes.
COVID?
Let's find out about the planet Earth or whatever.
Planet Aid.
Planet Aid. I'm
Been a
thinking
good
there's a
company
big,
so far.
there is a Earth
There is,
on there.
there is,
Okay.
there is.
Well, I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting at 7:18.
All
And
right,
I will second that.
and all in favor.
Yeah.
Thank you.